India's voice is more crucial than ever. When India speaks, the world listens. At NDTV World, we are that voice, bringing you intelligent and insightful news from India and beyond. From geopolitics and diplomacy to economic shifts, migrations, tech disruptions, and the stories of our
Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV. I'm Gargi Rawat and this is our special show on who will be the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra. The Mahayuti alliance secured a landslide victory in the Maharashtra Assembly elections. However, a part tussle over the Chief Minister's post among alliance partners, that's the BJP, the Shiv Sena and NCP, has clouded the post-poll celebrations with 132 seats out of 148 it contested. It is the BJP on the driving seat clearly, and there is no doubt that it is the BJP leadership, particularly Prime Minister Modi and aided by Home Minister Amit Shah, who's expected to take the final call on this. Conformity, however, has been the norm of Modi 3.0. So will they continue with present Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, the Maratha face who trounced Uddhav Thackeray and was also the face of the game-changer welfare scheme Ladki Behan Yojana? Or will it be Devendra Fadnavis, the first Chief Minister of the BJP in Maharashtra, young, steeped in RSS upbringing, someone known for his administrative skills? Or can we expect a surprise pick like we've seen in the recent past in states of Odisha, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, someone totally out of the blue? So that is the big, that's what we're going to be discussing today. Who will be the Chief Minister? CM Kaun, Maha suspense after the Mahayuti sweep. Well, our reporters have been speaking to various leaders through the day to find out what they have to say. We also know that Mahayuti leaders are expected to be here in Delhi, then they're expected to meet with Amit Shah, after which all these modalities, all these contours of how this coalition is going to be will be decided. Ministries perhaps as well. The assembly deadline is for tomorrow and Eknath Shinde is expected to step down and perhaps continue as the caretaker chief minister if no decision is arrived at. Well, let's just listen into what leaders had to say through the day today as we ask them about this big question.
महाराष्ट्र में लोगों ने रिकॉर्ड तोड़ लैंडस्लाइड जीत महायुति को दी है। महायुति ने जिस तरीके से गए 2.5 साल में परफॉर्म किया, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री एकनाथ जी शिंदे साहब के नेतृत्व में, जिस तरीके से अलग अलग योजनाएं, जिस तरीके से डेवलपमेंट का काम, सिर्फ डेवलपमेंट, उसके सिवाय जो है कुछ बात हम लोग ने 2.5 साल नहीं की, लोगों तक हम लोग पहुंचे। मोदी जी के पास जो हमने मांगा गए 2.5 साल में, वो सब देने का काम भी केंद्र के माध्यम से हुआ। अरे मैं कार्यकर्ता हूँ छोटा, अभी सब नेता बैठेंगे, डिसाइड करेंगे और फिर आपको पता चल जाएगा।
No difference between the three parties. We worked excellently. We had a little setback in the Lok Sabha for various other reasons, but this time all the three parties, all the workers worked with each other hand in hand, and we won the elections. We won the confidence of the people of Maharashtra, and this is a spectacular victory, unprecedented. That's why it puts much more responsibility on us to behave and act responsibly. I don't see any problem. The issue of formation of government will be resolved in the next few days. हमारे सरकार जो आज है उसमें एक मुख्यमंत्री, 2 उप मुख्यमंत्री हैं, तो स्वाभाविक है कि 3 पार्टी होने से ये फॉर्मूला लगभग हमारा आगे भी कायम रहेगा।
बात ये हुई कि भाई मतलब जल्दी मंत्रिमंडल होना चाहिए, मुख्यमंत्री पद के चेहरे पर आम सहमति जल्दी होनी चाहिए। उन्होंने बताया कि भाई अभी तक निर्णय नहीं हुआ है, हमारे ऊपर के नेता लोग इसके संबंध में हमारे तीनों से बातचीत करेंगे। तो लगता है कि भाई देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी हो सकते हैं, लेकिन एकनाथ शिंदे जी का भी बहुत अच्छा काम रहा है, उनको भी कोई जिम्मेदारी देने की आवश्यकता है। अगर देवेंद्र फडणवीस का नाम तय होता है तो एकनाथ शिंदे जी को केंद्र के मंत्रिमंडल में उनको अच्छा मंत्री पद मिलना चाहिए। इसी तरह की मेरी सूचना है। हमारी मांग है कि भाई रिपब्लिकन पार्टी को 1 मंत्री पद देने का वादा इसके पहले हुआ था, हमको ज़्यादा सीटें नहीं मिली थी विधानसभा में। देवेंद्र जी ने बोला है कि इस मंत्रिमंडल में RPI को जगह मिलेगी और RPI का मंत्री बनेगा।
Well, let's go across to Tanushka now for more. And Tanushka, what are you hearing about that meeting with Amit Shah that was expected? We do know that Devendra Fadnavis is on his way to Delhi.
Right, Gargi, Devendra Fadnavis is on his way to Delhi. However, a meeting with Home Minister Amit Shah is likely to take place tomorrow, not today. We're still hearing that this meeting wherein not just Amit Shah but also JP Nadda might also be present, of course, in the presence of Ajit Pawar as well, who has extended his support to the idea of Devendra Fadnavis becoming poised to become the Chief Minister. Union Minister Ramdas Athawale has also said that the next phase for the Chief Minister position would likely be Devendra Fadnavis. However, of course, the final decision of who will become the Chief Minister of Maharashtra will be decided upon in this meeting, which is likely to happen tomorrow, with Amit Shah, JP Nadda, Devendra Fadnavis flying in from Mumbai, and Ajit Pawar.
Tanushka, thanks so much for joining us with that. So that meeting that was likely today is now likely to take place tomorrow. Well, to talk more about this big question, Kaun Banega Chief Minister, we're joined now by Pradeep Bhandari, National Spokesperson of the BJP, also Susibehen Shah, Spokesperson of the Shiv Sena Shinde, and Sajan Kumar, Political Analyst. Thank you so much all for joining us on the program. And first to you, Sajan Kumar, in your view, the two contenders seem to be Devendra Fadnavis and Eknath Shinde, each have their plus points. What is it looking like to you, given the astounding performance of the BJP in these elections?
Yeah, I mean, no one knows, what the central leadership will decide, but BJP has the numbers. It's too big a number to be confused about, because it's going to be someone from within the BJP, and in most likelihood, since Devendra Fadnavis was the one, it was the brand Devendra Fadnavis that was targeted since Lok Sabha election until the assembly election, but now he has been validated. It's the return of brand Fadnavis. So he can be considered to be the front runner, and perhaps he is going to be there. Nevertheless, there is also other consideration, caste community, that may weigh in, because there were, since Lok Sabha election, from Jarange Patil to Maratha OBC, demand for OBC reservation. These all things, if weighs in, party may also consider someone from within caste and community consideration. But as of now, it seems that whatever be the case, brand Fadnavis seems to be the front runner. That's the speculation.
That's right, but we have seen surprises in the past, and if we go by the track record of a very, of the type of leaders who have become chief ministers in Odisha or in Rajasthan, we've seen, people who have been just picked up from mere MLAs who weren't known beyond their constituency boundaries suddenly getting that top job. And could we possibly see a surprise like that here as well?
Yeah, if you see, it was a battle between two Chanakya. Who is the real Chanakya of Maharashtra, Sharad Pawar or Devendra Fadnavis, And in that contending perennial battle between who is the real shakers and movers of Maharashtra, one thing is there that Maharashtra, which for the last 5 decades have been under the influence of Sharad Pawar this way or that way, he is now effectively vanquished. So now Devendra Fadnavis is someone who certainly is the one who will have a decisive say. But as you rightly pointed out, the way the BJP leadership decides, there can be a dark horse, there can be a surprise factor. But I think, considerations and all sort of guesses are coming. It points in the direction of Devendra Fadnavis, because there were earlier also reports that he is being considered for the next organizational president, national president of the party. But nevertheless, within Maharashtra, he was the one who led the campaign, and therefore after that, this may be the possibility. But nevertheless, surprise factor
all
is...
right. Well, you spoke of Chanakya, and we do know Fadnavis did say, I'm the modern Abhimanyu who knew how to break the Chakravyu. But Susibehen Shah, your comments on this, as we're waiting to find out who will be the chief minister, and there is expected to be a lot of talk over the divisions in the cabinet, who gets what ministry. So where does the Shiv Sena Shinde stand?
Thank you, and thank you for having me on your show, and good evening to my esteemed panelists and to all your viewers. I would just like to tell you this, that the Mahayuti has walked the talk, have worked together, shoulder to shoulder, marched together towards a stupendous victory. But in the same breath, I would like to add that BJP won more number of seats because they contested more seats. But it should be remembered that it was the bow and arrow ably held by CM Eknath Raoji Shinde, who protected or shielded, should I say, BJP from constant attack by the Marathas, the UBT. It was Eknath Raoji Shinde's constant work being the most accessible, the most popular Maratha face and the CM face. It was his governance module. It was his governance module which worked, whether it be Ladli Behna, whether it be the towards the Bali Raja, means the farmers, the OBCs, the Maratha. And let us not forget, he's the only Maratha CM who gave a Maratha reservation which till today stand the test of time. He gave a reservation without affecting the reservation of the OBCs. So the OBCs, the Maratha, so he is the man who truly gave the clarion call of ek hai to safe hai.
Given the numbers, given how the numbers stack up, you're absolutely right. He did emerge as this, a big figure in this election. The Ladki Behna scheme, that image of him with the Rakhis, on his arms, etc. That was, he's really come into his own in Maharashtra. But still, your bargaining power is very depleted.
Just 1 second, ma'am.
Yes.
Just 1 second. He was invincible. Till today he is invincible. But I'll tell you this, we have these corporation elections coming up, especially Mumbai and Thane is one of the largest corporations in India. And therefore, to fight UBT, to make sure that they are defeated convincingly, we need a face like Eknath Raoji Shinde. We don't want to again be faced with a rhetoric of use and throw. He is the man who's holding the Dhanushaban. He is the man who can do the Dharma Yudh, and he is the man who can establish Ram Rajya. I have no doubt in my mind that he is the man who is the front runner, and as a Shiv Sainik, I would be very, very happy he's allowed to continue. But again, Devendra Fadnavis ji is a able administrator. So is Ajit Dada. We are a very cadre-based party. So whatever our leaders decide in Delhi,
all right, well, that last bit in the spirit of all working together very smoothly. We're also joined by Brij Mohan Srivastav, Chief National Spokesperson of the National Congress Party. Ajit Pawar, thank you so much. Let me just go to Pradeep Bhandari there. Your response to that, Pradeep Bhandari, as we're waiting to find out, waiting for that name to be announced. We do know there's going to be a meeting now tomorrow, it seems, between the Mahayuti leaders and Amit Shah.
प्रदीप भाई अपना फेविकॉल का जोड़ है, हम कभी नहीं भूलेंगे.
All right, we seem to have lost the line there with Pradeep Bhandari, but Brij Mohan Srivastav, you come in here on this talk of who will be the Chief Minister. Are you hoping that the formula that was there earlier of Chief Minister and 2 Deputy Chief Ministers continue? We also know that, the talk of which ministry will go to whom, and Ajit Pawar, somebody who has in the past had the finance ministry.
Actually, we are not worried that who will be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. We are worried for the... No, we are not worried for the ministry also, because our leadership, our 3 leaders are very quite politically mature people, and that we are sure that they will take decision in the interest of Maharashtra, because the Maharashtra people have given the huge support to Mahayuti leadership. So now it is we personally feel that it is a time of a great responsibility, and we have to work together. This is the main motto of our Mahayuti leaders and the workers. So simply we are waiting for the decision of our party leaders, and any person who will take this opportunity to become a Chief Minister of Maharashtra, we will work with them, and we are sure that we will give a new direction and new fair and new growth.
Do you know that Ajit Pawar would prefer Devendra Fadnavis? He's already said he would support him as Chief Minister.
Actually, why he has spoken this thing is just due to the number, because the BJP got the more number than us and as well as the Shiv Sena also. So it is simply a natural thinking. But ultimately, the leadership has to take the decision. And as I said, our 3 leaders are quite mature, and they will take every step, every decision in the favor of Maharashtra.
All right, so this is a lot of bonhomie on display there when we talk about, the three parties coming together, the three leaders. Pradeep Bhandari, your response to all that has been said as we're awaiting the name to be announced, and what Susiben Shah said about wanting continuity and how, Eknath Shinde has been this big face under whom this election was fought.
Pradeep bhai, just one thing.
Well, Gargi, the alliance between the Bharatiya Janata Party, Shiv Sena and NCP is a Fevicol ka jod. It is as strong as a Fevicol ka jod, and any individual who will be selected unanimously by the party leadership, it will be an NDA and a Mahayuti Chief Minister. Whether that is Mr. Eknath Shinde, whether that is Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, whether it is Mr. Ajit Pawar. Now, understandable it is that Eknath Shinde ji and Susiben Shah would want Eknath Shinde ji. Might be that Brijmohan ji would want Ajit Pawar, a Bharatiya Janata Party Karyakarta would want Devendra Fadnavis. But at the end of the day, it is a Mahayuti Chief Minister, and all of us have worked unitedly in the last 2.5 years. That is what has remained constant. And on the other side, you've seen Mahavinash with everybody, Mr. Sanjay Raut coming out openly to bash the Chief Justice, to question the EVM, to question the Election Commission, to question the voters. So there are two parallels which are drawn. What we can assure you for sure, Gargi, is that anybody who will be selected will work for the development of Maharashtra to make Maharashtra a $1 trillion economy, and anyone who will be selected will get the absolute support of either of the two parties. So there is no amount of difference of opinion. There is obviously personal likes and dislikes. That is how it is in politics. But at the end of the day, when you will hear the name, it will be a Zamini man who's worked for the people of Maharashtra, and all of us will work united to respect the historic mandate that the people of Maharashtra have given our Mahayuti alliance.
Right, and can we expect that this, formula that was in place of a chief minister and two deputy chief ministers will continue?
Well, Gargi, as you know that the Bharatiya Janata Party does not decide whether it has to continue a strategy or discontinue a strategy on TV panels. Our leadership will take a call discussing everyone, and everyone, all of us will know about it.
All right, so a lot of, bonhomie on, and talk of how everybody's working together very smoothly. Sajjan Kumar, final word to you. So your, takeaway from this, as we're waiting to find out when that meeting is going to take place, it's now expected to take place tomorrow, and that name to finally be announced. We heard Susiben Shah there talk about, upcoming local elections that are also on top of the mind now after assembly elections are over.
Yeah, precisely because Maharashtra has moved into a post-Sharad Pawar and post-Uddhav Thackeray phase. So therefore, certainly the Mahayuti NDA will try to work more on the chemistry rather than mathematics. So I do agree that whoever be the kind of chief minister, and because the numbers is weighing inside of the BJP, and therefore that's the most likelihood. But certainly they are keeping in mind the future also. They would like to cement the new phase of politics wherein Ajit Pawar has literally emerged as a claimant of the legacy of Sharad Pawar by vanquishing him. And certainly Eknath Shinde has proved that he is not just a projection because of his defection, but he holds the sway over the new generation. And that we found in our field work also, that the new generation of villages, they align and relate more with Eknath Shinde than Uddhav Thackeray. So they would like to have the chemistry at least for some times to go.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm completely out of time there. Thank you so much all for joining us. As we said, that meeting will take place tomorrow. Now it's expected. But what of the India bloc? What is happening there now? Let's get you the latest on that front. And enthused by their party's victory across 6 assembly seats in the recent by-elections, Trinamool MP Kalyan Banerjee has demanded a leadership change in the India bloc. In this exclusive conversation with my colleague Aishwarya, hitting out at the Congress, Kalyan Banerjee said that as Congress has failed in many states, Mamata Banerjee should be accepted as leader of the opposition India bloc.
Trinamool Congress MP Kalyan Banerjee is with me. Kalyan da, why now again these voices have been raised? You are saying Mamata Banerjee should lead the opposition. She is a stronger leader than any other leader in the opposition bloc. Every political party wants their own leader to be the one who can lead the opposition. Why Mamata Banerjee?
Listen, I am not saying every political parties will, of course, say that my leader should be the opposition, leader of the opposition. That's a very correct thing, correct approach. There is no difficult is to understand. For last 3 or 4 years, what they have done? That in a India alliance, there is who is the leader? Nobody has been chosen as leader, as a face of the opposition. Now it has to be done. Now Congress has failed. That is established. Congress leaders have tried. Haryana, they have failed. Maharashtra, they have failed. It is not only for the, it is that the Congress has lost anything only. It is all we are the Indian alliance who are there. We have lost. We repose our confidence on the Congress. Congress could not achieve the result. Try to understand our point. We are also expecting that Congress will do better in Haryana. Congress will do better in Maharashtra. Sharad Pawar will do better in Maharashtra. So that the non-BJP government will be formed. But they have destroyed our dreams. Therefore, these leaders have destroyed the dreams of us. That has to be accepted. Now you have to take the ground reality. You see, by-election has happened. Last you have seen 3 or 4 months, everyone has criticized Mamata Banerjee. But 6 seats out of 6, we have won it. Despite all criticism. And we have won by margin of 1,10,000. People have reposed confidence on Mamata Banerjee. Bengal's people. Peoples of all over India also prefer Mamata Banerjee. May not be she is not there, her party is not there. But people of country loves Mamata Banerjee. Why? Because of her fighting character. Because she was member of parliament for 7 terms. Because she was a railway ministers and other ministers, made all development. She is having all sorts of qualities, among better qualities, better experience and qualities than the whoever is the leader on opposition. It is not a question of ego. It is nothing. If it is Mamata Banerjee has not been done, I will not be shocked. But if it has happened, it is leaders of the all political opposition parties to rethink over the matter.
So, but then
it is not a question of ego.
But then questions are also raised on the unity of opposition as well.
That's the reason unity of the opposition has to be made by making a leader. If you don't make a leader, how there can be unity? Someone has to drive the car.
Are you saying that at present there is a divide in the opposition?
No, not dividing the opposition, but you have to take together all the opposition. You see in Maharashtra, whether the Congress has called us. Haryana, Congress has called us. Why? What is the reason behind it? All what we want, our object is very clear. Our object is to fight against Bharatiya Janata Party, to fight against Narendra Modi.
So today, during the India bloc meeting, yesterday at the all-party meeting, Trinamool Congress skipped it. They were not present. And whether there is a messaging that is being played?
No, I cannot say this. Both the two persons, Mr. Sudeep Banerjee and Mr. Derek O'Brien, both are in Calcutta. You know that national working committee meetings was going on. Maybe there. I don't know about that. I can't pass any comments.
Is this only because of the debacle in the recent polls?
Of course, certainly. Haryana Congress has failed. You must retrospect yourself. This is not a question of any debate or question of any quarrel. We must retrospect. We must see. In a state who are responsible, like Haryana, Maharashtra, those who are responsible, they should retrospect. Where is that their fault? Whether are they not in a position to attract the peoples?
All right, must retrospect, says Kalyan Banerjee there, as he demands that Mamata Banerjee lead the India bloc. With that, time for us to slip into a short break. News and updates continue on the other side.
I now request the Honorable Prime Minister to launch NDTV World and address the summit.
It was the grand launch of NDTV World by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. NDTV World, as he laid out his vision for the India century at the NDTV World Summit.
कैसी सदी जिसमें भारत के प्रयासों से दुनिया में स्थिरता आए.
In the presence of those who are shaping our future.
मेरी तरफ से आपको ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं हैं.
NDTV World, your new home for global news is here. Stay informed and entertained with the new and updated NDTV News app. You can watch all our channels live, listen to podcasts, read breaking and exclusive news from around the world and more. Download the NDTV app today and get access to the best journalism and storytelling on your smartphone or tablet. The NDTV app. News that matters to you.
Hello and welcome to India Sense, where I speak with global opinion makers.
The United States has made a strategic decision over the last 20 years to move closer to India.
Our $7 trillion economy seems a perfectly conceivable number.
If you want to be a national party, it's that you sort of accept the way the world is rather than want to endlessly hark back to how it was.
Modi is promoting the digitization of the economy, which is accelerating growth in the country.
New day, new show, a new experience.
Start your day with the news, not views.
We bring you stories that matter
and impact your lives.
News that informs and keeps you ahead.
From Maximum City, Mumbai,
to the seat of governance, Delhi,
NDTV brings to you the best breakfast show. The breakfast show only on NDTV 24/7 every morning at 8 a.m.
It's a web of frauds, calls, luring emails, threatening messages. Cyber frauds have cast their net wide and everyone is at risk. We track the victims, their horror stories as they get conned online, extorted and robbed of their hard-earned money. How to identify a cyber fraud and how to stay cyber safe. What are your options? Fraud.con, NDTV initiative for cyber safety. Only on NDTV 24/7.
I've been reporting on all issues, big and small, from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, rest of South India, bringing you all the action, all that you need to know, all that you want to know.
The energy of Maximum City is infectious. I bring in that energy in our news coverage from financial capital Mumbai.
India's IT capital is always buzz. It's literally a city that never sleeps. And I keep you ahead on all the Bengaluru buzz.
Covering from the southernmost part of India over the last 23 years, I bring in-depth and 360-degree coverage from the Dravidian heartland.
The land of Mishti is also known for its bitter politics. I have seen much water flow under the Howrah Bridge, covering Bengal in all its vivid colors.
In today's interconnected world, India's voice is more crucial than ever. When India speaks, the world listens. At NDTV World, we are that voice, bringing you intelligent and insightful news from India and beyond. From geopolitics and diplomacy to economic shifts, migrations, tech disruptions,